2025 reading for your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus signs. Check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching, or you yourself, Scorpio, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. All right, Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you. Okay. And you have the Six of Cups. Overall energy is, and Four of Wands following that. Soulmate connection, something that's authentic, genuine. It can represent the past and children, but we'll see as the reading goes. Two of Wands is your current energy. So maybe looking out into the future and what you're going to do next. For some of you, it's a choice between going here or there. But whatever it is, it's about something that has ignited within you. The challenge, though, is the World card. So completing something or closing something off. In the foundation, the Ace of Pentacles. So a new opportunity to grow career-wise, stability-wise, some sort of sense of security. This is the seed to be planted. So that's in the foundation. And now you're here trying to make a decision, or basically, the Two of Wands is looking out into the horizon. He sees the bigger picture. He sees all of the land because he's at this higher point. And Wands is about a spark, fire, passion, etc. Action, work, like labor. And then taking that next step. All right. The past, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Possibly a family situation, something to do with loyalty. For some, this could have to do with just long-term wealth, or something that is long-term, that is secure and stable, whatever that may mean to you. On your mind, you have the Moon card. So maybe some sort of fears or uncertainties. Now, for me in particular, I like to look at the Moon card and also think that it could be some sort of deep-rooted trauma, something that's in the subconscious that's not being seen. But nonetheless, the Moon card is about some sort of veil. So not seeing things clearly, not seeing beyond something. Pisces energy, you could be thinking of one. And as I say Pisces, there you have the Hanged Man, which is about seeing things from a different perspective. It is also feeling stuck, so we'll see as we clarify. What is the Six of Cups as the overall energy for Pisces? You know what's interesting? There's no swords right now. There's one Cup card, two Pentacle cards, one Wands card, and then three major arcanas. All right, let's see. Six of Cups. Strength card, Leo energy. The Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the Ace of Swords. Three of Cups at the bottom. I think you're wanting to bring back this open heart energy to yourself. That's the overall energy. Kind of almost like living authentically with an open heart, seeing things clearly, cutting out what needs to be cut out. I think you want to be your most authentic self and just find genuine connections that align with you as well. There might be a little bit of a holding back with the Strength card, but we'll see. Hello. Is that you, John O? I don't know why. Your name I can kind of tell because the J seems prominent, but I don't know what you're saying. I'll have to look in a little bit. But hi-yo. Two of Wands. Why is that here? Why is the Two of Wands here as your current energy? Empress, Five of Cups, Six of Wands. So you could have been getting... Sorry, I got a phone call. Some sort of situation with this Empress card. This can be a feminine energy. This could be your own energy. Abundance, expansion, beauty, fertility. Anyway, either way, with the Five of Cups and the Six of Wands, to me this seems like a sense of just, there's a tinge of like sadness, maybe even yearning, or I don't know, something like that. But with the Six of Wands, that really just tells me that there's victory over this, and there's just like, okay, we're moving forward. Moving forward. And this has to do with the sense of security, because you have the Two of Wands, Six of Wands, there's a Four of Wands in between. Four of Wands is about home, marriage, a foundation, a homecoming, a sense of belonging. Six of Pentacles. Let's keep going. I'm not sure if I have any more to say to that. Why is the World card the challenge? Is it unfinished business? Five of Wands could be some sort of drama or conflict. Justice card, Libra. And the Three of Pentacles. Could be with an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You have the King of Swords here. Maybe somebody who's more in their mind. Maybe somebody who's more logical. Could be even a person who is a little on the harsher side. Not so much in their heart space. But either way, this is about working something out. So you might feel like there's unfinished business. Working together, accomplishing something together. This does involve another person or people. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Ten of Cups, Nine of Wands. There's a Two of Pentacles, man. And I was thinking about the Two of Pentacles because I was like, oh, okay, the Three of Pentacles is here, and so is the Ace. There's a Two of Pentacles here somewhere, and lo and behold, it shows up. So this Ten of Cups represents happiness, harmony, happily ever after. It is emotional fulfillment with another. It's like a, sort of an alliance here. That there is a sharing of mutual feelings, love. But with the Nine of Wands, there's something here that feels exhausting, tired, wounded, and Two of Pentacles is more of like trying to keep things afloat, maybe even trying to make a decision with that Two of Wands that showed up. I think there might be like a question mark on your mind about a particular person or situation. I also feel like somebody regrets something, but wanting to move forward, wanting to move past this. There's almost like a thorn that needs to be picked out for things to work out nicely. Things are moving slowly, but Knight of Pentacles was at the bottom of the deck, but that's a good energy because that's something that's like, okay, it's working out. It's just taking time. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in the past? The Chariot, Cancer energy, there's the Three of Cups again, and the Ace of Cups, Three of Wands at the bottom. There could have been some sort of third-party situation. Again, it doesn't have to be like a cheating thing. It could just be that other things were in the way. Could be that there was another person. Could be that there was work or family involved, or I don't know, whatever, in the past. And I do feel like in the past there was some sort of discussion about either maybe a move, of building something together, maybe even like, this is great, I'm gonna make money here if this has worked for you. Like, I feel like there was just such an openness and willingness to accept this. And I'm going like this because I almost feel it like in my heart, like your heart was open to whatever this is, or was, or whatever. What is the moon card? Why is the moon on your mind? Interesting. High Priestess. Moon and High Priestess together means there's something hidden, or something isn't being said, or strong intuition. The Four of Cups, Eight of Wands, King of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, I don't know, whatever. Give me a second, because I feel like there's something in here that needs to be said. Because with this Four of Cups, to me, it's almost like crying out, like a sense of dissatisfaction, a sense of complacency, or perhaps feeling like wasting time. Dissatisfaction is what I'm getting mainly. Eight of Wands is this go, go, go energy. Can represent a move, something moving quickly, messages, something incoming. So there might even be this pull between like your reality, like your 3D self versus your intuitive self. Yeah, it feels like to me kind of like the heart is attached to something or something like that, or you have feelings that are attached to something or someone. But there's I don't even know how to explain it. Could be that a part of you doesn't want to let go of something. King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, King of Wands. Aries, Sag, Leo, Three of Wands at the bottom. I feel like this is such determination. I don't understand, because the kings normally can represent like having a plan. There's like, okay, there's this decision to do something, and it could be like in the mind with the King of Swords, thought this out, King of Wands, plan to take action, and Wheel of Fortune, it's good things. But this Hanged Man and this Three of Wands, to me, is more like just they're kind of like stuck waiting. Yeah, another card of kind of waiting, the Temperance card, which is about being patient. The Hermit, it's not much of an action card either. It's a lot of introspection. And the Two of Cups. This is definitely about a partnership. Working together with somebody. I don't. see what this King of Swords is. King of Pentacles. Okay. And what is the King of Wands? Seven of Wands. Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. I get a sense of determination. There's the Temperance again. Why is the Temperance showing up? Something is happening, and I think someone, whether this is you or someone you're dealing with, is kind of like stuck between being here and taking action, and they're not really aware that something is actually occurring energetically. Ace of Wands. Yeah, some sort of new beginning. A passion sparking. Knight of Wands. Six of Swords. Moving out to calmer waters. What is this? Because now I'm getting confused because I feel like this is kind of going in another direction. Ten of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords. Something could have ended, or there is some sort of suffering. I don't know what it is. You know in particular. And I feel like somebody wants to communicate, but another person is a little bit, I mean, they're open to communication. For some, maybe they're not really open with the Queen of Swords. Oh, I'm so sorry I dropped you. And the Queen of Swords could also be like, her heart's not super open. She's a little on the cold side. Maybe even pissed off. And I get the sense of like, I'm trying to reach to you. Like reach to your heart or something like that. King of Cups, Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, but there's another person who who's feeling worried about this, feeling maybe even left out in the cold. They might not be showing this. For some of you, somebody is trying to call, and somebody might be ignoring phone calls. Somebody may want to apologize or express their feelings. Why is the Devil here? Capricorn energy, Nine of Cups, Eight of Swords. Why is this here? The Death card. Scorpio, Knight of Cups. There's a strong desire to like, it's almost like conquer this problem, this issue. I think somebody wholeheartedly wants to step up. There's something in the middle here that needs to be healed. And somebody could be wondering, like, is this going to be healed? Do I continue investing my time and energy into this? I don't know what that thorn is. And I've said this to another sign. I don't know if it was you in a previous reading, but there is some sort of thorn that can be taken out, but for whatever reason, it's a little difficult. I don't know what this Devil card is. Can be that somebody is obsessively thinking about something or someone. This can be the thorn that I'm talking about, an addiction, a fear, something that just isn't allowing, I don't know, whatever it is to heal. Let's take out an oracle card for you for advice and clarity, because I also need clarity on this reading. Let me see, what is everybody saying? Sorry for the close-up. This is your rising. Why is this so blue? I can't even see what it says. I can't. Hi. Okay. So let's see here. Scorpio. So your outcome is looking like to me that, yeah, there are changes that are here, but somebody needs to, this in the mind and having some sort of plan. It's more of like, okay, let's implement this plan. Miracle. Wow, that card doesn't come out a lot. An impasse. Well, let's see. Miracle. Darkville is a town of self-centered people. One day, Betty is given too much change after making a purchase, and she returns the extra money. A brilliant light bursts from the stump of a dead oak tree in the center of the town. The citizens are bewildered by the sudden brightness, but neither question the sun sparkler nor change their cheating ways. One day, a child asks why it came. It tells her that it shines for all that is good in the world and appears when a good deed occurs. The residents of Darkville are touched and become more selfless. Do you let someone in, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. The essence of inspiration is integrity. Can I be counted on? The brightest of all thoughts resides in sun yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this. That's Six of Cups. You know what's authentic. Trust it. So you might be dealing with a situation, whether it's a relationship, a work environment, whatever it is, or maybe even with yourself, where you might be struggling with what is authentic, and something might be clouding pain of the past, not having your heart open because I don't know, maybe fear of getting hurt, maybe fear of forgiving and letting go, because I don't know, maybe you think that, well, that validates that person or something. I don't know. You get what I'm saying. Okay, let's move on to impasse. So integrity is the main keyword in this card. Integrity is what turns on the light. And I get the song, Hello Darkness, my old friend. I come to talk to you again. Okay, impasse. Reggie Rust is a guardian angel. One day, two friends, Clem and Craig, are dismayed to discover Reggie blocking their path through the mountains with no way to get around him. Wondering why Reggie wanted to stop them and not daring to try to pass, they take another route. Reggie then moves on, having protected Clem and Craig from a landslide ahead that would have claimed their lives. This is a reroute, not an ending. The path is blocked and you're at an impasse, but the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. How adaptable am I? What does this card reveal about my feelings and my reactions to delays? What's done is done. This card can indicate the end of great emotional upset. The power to change direction for the better is supported in rust. Your angels appear to protect you in the long run. This is a detour, not a no. Be in the here and now. Things will change. Go where you're led for now. You could have been dealing, because I keep getting pulled to that line in the miracle card of people being selfish and self-centered and whatnot. And you could have been dealing with individuals that were like that, or maybe even with yourself. Maybe that's a realization that you're having about yourself. And something happened or happens that helps you to shift your perspective with this hangman here. And I don't know, perhaps it's nothing that really happens. Maybe it's just a feeling, right? An intuitive feeling of discomfort, of feeling dissatisfied, of just wanting to move forth, wanting to move forward, wanting to leave behind the past and the repetitive BS, right? And wanting things to be different and authentic and genuine. So, there might be a little bit of a pause with this impasse card. And perhaps this moon card that's on your mind, these feelings are perhaps a little bit of a pause to see what you're going to do next, seeing things from a different perspective, making some sort of plan, providing this change for yourself. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio. If it resonated, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.